Yo, what up guys, Ross Scalps here, and in this video we're reviewing Abigail. Alright Tyrell, who's the director?
Matt Benedilli. Matt something.
And why is he your favorite?
Movies like this. It just captivates me to want to see better movies.
Alright, so the director of this movie is Matt Bettinelli. You know, he's directed Scream 5 and 6 along with VHS. And what other movies?
Abigail, I think.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
This movie, yeah.
Alright, and this movie had a few notable actors. You know, you had Melissa Barrera, Dan Stevens from Godzilla and Kong,
Angus Cloud, R.I.P.
Kevin Durand or whatever, you know, Real Steel.
Ex-Emergent.
Yeah. And you also had Catherine Newton from Ant-Man. That's where I know her, so.
That's where she's from. I was trying to think the whole movie where I knew that blonde actress from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
And then you had Alicia Weir as Dracula's daughter.
That was the director's daughter?
No, Dracula.
Oh, Dracula. I think the director was like, oh, no wonder it was so mid. Joke.
Alright, so overall, you had a good cast and a decent director. And this movie is basically about a group of people who kidnap the daughter of a very powerful, mysterious figure. And they're told to hold her for ransom for 24 hours, but things go sideways, and then they realize that the person they kidnapped was Dracula's daughter. But right off the bat, you know, I wasn't expecting much. This movie looked corny. You see her tiptoeing on the staircase, you know, trying to be scary, a little kid. And you can't really make kids scary. I mean, you saw the Exorcist trailer?
Yeah,
those kids are trying to be possessed.
it's corny.
It just comes off as corny. And this movie was basically the trailer. What the trailer shows, it's a corny, gory movie.
I was gonna say, what would you even call it? A thriller?
Well, I was thrilled when it ended. Alright, so we'll just start going into some of the things we liked about this movie. And I'd say the main thing is Melissa Barrera and Dan Stevens, along with the other supporting characters. I think their performances were pretty good, you know, especially the first two I mentioned. They were carrying this movie. Along with that, you know, they don't take too much time to get right into it. They just get into it, or they're kidnapping Dracula's daughter or whatever, and they don't have to go through any backstory because in the movie they make it clear they're not going to introduce themselves or anything.
Yeah, it's just the crew doing a job.
Crew doing a job. Hours. Yep. And with that, you know, there was some gore. Actually, a lot of gore.
Oh my. So much gore.
Probably gorier than Saw. Check.
Actually.
No, but there was a lot of gore in here. And whether that's something you like or don't like.
For us, we like it. We did see an older couple in the movie leave once it started getting pretty gory.
Well, I think it was when it started getting towards the third act.
Oh, that's true too.
It might have been the gore or the third act, but yeah, a couple left. But besides that, I mean, besides the characters and the gore or the first half of the movie, I don't know if there's really any more pros that we could say.
No, I mean, I did like the plot twist, but there's too many plot twists that I can't give it a pro, and I guess that's kind of leading into the cons.
Yeah.
It's because you always like a good plot twist, but in this movie they did it too much.
Yeah, and I think the main con about this movie, the major thing that I think most people will probably agree on throughout, is the ending. It's like they didn't know where to go. They had a good first half, maybe 2/3 of the movie, and then that last act.
Just trying to tie it all together. They couldn't figure out how to do it. It felt like they were going with different ideas, and then just going to another idea, and then just do it together.
They were just writing ideas, and then they're like, oh wait, what if this happens? Well, what if this happens? And they're like, well, we can't. Well, should we pick one of them? No, just throw all of them in. Okay.
That's what it felt like.
They tried to do too many twists, and it's a problem when the main villain, they're trying to make her the hero.
Yeah. Or make her not seem as bad. That was...
They're trying to make you root for Abigail at the end, after what she did throughout the movie.
Yep.
And what she did, which is another con, is in the movie, some characters get killed off, I think, too early. One in particular just gets killed off way too early, where they could have been pivotal at the very end of it. And then along with that, like we said earlier, it was just super corny and silly. You did not feel scared of the kid at all. And I know you're probably not supposed to in this movie. I don't think they're going for that. But
I don't think so either.
She didn't even feel intimidating or anything.
There's only one time that I kind of felt something was when she was chasing after the big guy. Just that I've had dreams where I get chased by something, so I think it's more of that.
Well, something, not some kid.
Yeah. If you know it's just a kid chasing you.
And with that third act, the pacing kind of fell off. I think they dragged it out too much. Especially there's kind of like a cameo scene at the end that didn't need to be there.
Did not.
There was no point of it. But those are just some of the things we liked and didn't like. And if I had to give my ranking on this, I'd give it a salty popcorn.
I agree.
But overall, I mean, this movie was better than I expected. I think there's elements you'll like, but like I said, there's elements you won't like. And with that being said, comment down below if you saw this and what you think and what your thoughts are. You know, we'd be curious to know. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you guys again for watching another movie review from us. We really appreciate it. And with that being said, we'll see you all in the next video. Peace.